Hi, this is in response to somebody who wants to know what we can do with people who have some sort of handicap, disadvantage or challenge in life, special challenges in life. For instance, people who can't hear well, who can't see well, who can't walk, or people who have very, very little memory or a very low IQ. Okay, so basic reflections. Number one, let's have a look at the mourning process. The mourning process is, by the way, we have a video on the mourning process if you want to look at it. The mourning process is a process whereby we elaborate a situation that we do not like. Obviously, nobody likes to have less than other people or less well than other people. So this elaboration is necessary for the person who's suffering this challenge, and it's also for the person who is looking after the person who is challenged. For instance, the parents or the brothers and sisters or other people who love these people, who perhaps can't hear well or can't see well or whatever. There is a mourning process because statistically most people can walk or most people can see and I can't. So it hurts, obviously it hurts. And elaborating this process is a spiral that you'll be able to see on our video on mourning. If we're able to solve this mourning process reasonably well, and it's a process that will go on for a long time, then we can start thinking about empowerment, and we can stop thinking about this as an impediment to start thinking about it as a challenge. When something is removed from our power, we tend to develop other abilities. For instance, if I cannot see very well, perhaps I develop my hearing much better, or my tact much better, or my smell or taste much better. It's very important to start concentrating on what we can do and not so much as on what we cannot do. Also, we have a tremendous advantage today. Technology can help us enormously to improve our whatever disabilities we have. For instance, I may not be able to have a very good memory, but I can always carry around a computer, a tiny little computer, an iPad or something like that, that will help me remember things that I think are necessary. This is an enormous advantage today in the advanced world, so please have a look at technology because there's a lot going on in that field right now. So there we are, two things that we can do. Number one, go through our mourning process well. Number two, have a look at the advantages of our disadvantage. And number three, I would say, let's work on the cuteness factor, because if you are a person who is dependent on other people, and thank goodness, as society animals, we look after people who have difficulties, and that has made us strong because each and every one of us can have a difficulty at a certain stage of our lives, or it can suddenly happen one day. Thanks to that ability, society looks after people who need help, but you have to keep it flowing and going. You have to sustain that. Your survival depends on it. So if you have a handicap, if you have a difficulty or a challenge, try to be as nice as possible. Try to be as dignified as possible. Try to be a person who fits really well into society so that society can want to help you. Don't make it difficult. Work tremendously on your social talent. Work on how to sustain relationships. Work on how to be cute. Work on how to be lovable. Work on how to smell nice and how to have good behavior. These are very important things when you work with somebody who has a certain impediment and they're going to have to work with society and depend on society all their lives. Of course, that is when it comes to the person who has the impediment and the family or loved ones who are suffering this situation too. It can become a tremendous challenge, and it can become a valuable example to society on how to go beyond your limitations and how to thrive in the middle of a difficult situation. So I hope this has been useful. There's not much more I can say in 3 minutes. Ask me some more if you'd like, but I hope that's enough for today. Thank you. Bye.